Okay, so not every success story is over the top as Kate's, but there are a lot of them. You can end addiction with the power of your mind, and you can develop that power of the mind through the study of this sword. And here's the best part. We'll make it fun. Yeah, the whole training program is designed for sci-fi fans. Yeah, if you're a video gamer, if you like superhero stories, especially The Matrix and Assassin's Creed, Avatar: The Last Airbender, X-Men, Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, and pretty much anything along those lines, then that's what the training program is designed to feel like. And here's the fun part. As you're having a blast, unlocking and achieving epic new sword spinning skills at speed, you'll also be building yourself up a better body. Yeah, bigger, better, stronger, more educated muscles are just the byproduct of spinning this sword around. And you're also going to get a really quality critical thinking system that will sharpen your problem solving skills, because that's my background. Now, coronavirus. We're all concerned about it, right? Don't be. Your immune system can be revved up to the point where it just kicks the crap out of the coronavirus, and I'm going to tell you how right now. Move your body. Yeah, your lymphatic system is what's pumping the toxins and the invaders out of your body. The only way it works is by moving your muscles. Your blood is pumped by your heart, lungs, etc. Your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump, so you have to get up and get moving and make sure that you're squeezing all those toxins out. Because if not, they just sit and hang out and make your life miserable. Also, supplement vitamin D right now. The single best way to do that is to get out in the sunlight and let it hit your skin. Now, beyond that, taking a supplement is awesome. You also want to be supplementing magnesium. That's what makes your muscles work like a supercar. You need that, and also it's super calming. It'll cut the anxiety down, 100%. Zinc, awesome for your immune system. And check this out. You ever heard the story, born with a silver spoon in their mouth? That's because silver is a very powerful healing agent. I do this. I know that I'm getting a trace amount of silver, which is helping me fight off infection. But I know I'm not getting the coronavirus because I refuse to. I'm having too much fun, and I'm just too strong for it. So through Kung Flow and on the YouTube channel, I will be giving you everything I know of a very long career being a very, very expensive counselor. So here's where the part where I said you can make money with this sword. So again with the coronavirus, right now 15, 20, 30, 40,000 people, who knows how many thousands of people are waiting for lightsabers right now because all the parts are coming from China and they're stuck and there's nothing to do. All the parts for this are either around you right now, or I have a really awesome relationship with somebody who makes them on a nation to global scale. So here's where it gets cool, and here's where I need your help in figuring out how to do this properly. If we all work together, you can make and sell these swords for money. That's my dream. So how is that possible? These BMX grips you can get anywhere, or I will supply them for you. The polycarbonate tube, there's probably a polycarb Mactioner manufacturer somewhere in your hometown or close. You can set up an arrangement with them and have an arrangement with me to where you can sell this design. Because check this out, folks. This is a flashlight. Got it at Harbor Freight. The thing's absolutely brilliant. It's called a Quantum, and it's got that little USB port. No batteries needed, and you see how fast that goes in there. You can assemble one of these in about 1 minute and 27 seconds, and your biggest, toughest thing that you have to use is a can of hairspray. Yeah, so my hope and my dream is that I don't get caught up in the old material world of selling material goods. I want to somehow sell the schematic and the design and the intellectual property rights that is my invention, the contact sword, and especially the Waylighter model, because this is just light years ahead of anything else. It's just brilliant. It's frankly perfect. Nothing on it needs to be changed in order for me to carry this onto a pro show in front of anyone. 100% happy. So, given that there are all these people buying light swords, you can fill that gap. But then we can also take this to levels beyond. And now if you're in the flow arts community, if you're a healer, or if you're in the custom light sword community, or a sci-fi fan, or somewhere within that Venn quadragram, whatever it is, listen close. Because what I want to do most is teach you how to teach Kung Flow. Because then you can have this amazing life where you go out and counsel people through the use of the light sword. And because we're using this super fun light sword, you'll actually get in the door. And once you get in the door and you get that couch-locked gamer kid up and moving and learning life skills, burning pounds, putting off muscles, being a better kid, rich parents will throw money at you. So here's one of those things, it's not me bragging, it's just me stating a fact. When I choose to do counseling work, I bill out at $150 an hour. And I live in Los Angeles, or used to live in Los Angeles, so I was around rich people who could afford that. And I loved that because I would work 1 day a week and then give the rest of it to this project or do pro bono counseling for people who couldn't afford that. Why? Because that makes me happy. So here's the question, folks. How do I move forward now? I see a bunch of different positive timelines. Right now the business is set up, the e-commerce is slow but functional, and there is a drop shipper in place and the parts are easy to find and source. So we can get this business in motion now. The one thing I don't have is a marketing department, but if you take that over and start selling swords to your friend, it would make so much more sense for me for you to be the factory and the distributor than for me to waste gas and time and everything else sending you stuff that's already all around you. If you just want a sword sent to you because you don't have the time, or even if you can't even, we'll do that too. Yes, in all colors. Infinite array of options coming at you there. So, also, it seems smart to maybe run a Kickstarter because that's a platform that people can understand, and then that way the e-commerce is just super solid because it's Kickstarter straight to dropshipper. That's all just one file. I am kind of at my limits of businessman. You know, let's be honest, I'm a circus monkey and a trauma counselor. I'm playing out of position here. So I'm reaching out to all those communities that I've mentioned and said, hey, how do I move forward here and safely offer you what is my life's work that's just gonna get knocked off because that's how life is right now, but also recoup the investment so I can put it back into the art form so that we can create spinning things as this next big lifestyle sport that not only becomes a $4 billion a year industry like snowboarding is, but it also has the added factor of bringing good people together and doing something healthy, fun, and social. So guide me, oh, be one of my advisors. Sorry, I almost veered off into trademark land there. Yeah, so anyway, folks, I'm just looking for either help on the marketing or guidance on what to do next. And right now there is a donate button up on the Kung Flow site on the training page. If you want to ping that, please do. And the best way is just to buy a Waylighter. The answer on when are those coming as fast as I can, and this is all I do every day, and I'm scrambling to be able to make all the things happen fast, but I want you to have this actually more than you do. Like, I promise you that, and that's because it's just so much fun, and it quite literally can help you unlock a whole new level of life. And I did mean literally by literally because we're also going to be pushing reading as an art form again, so there, grammar Nazi. Yeah, and also, don't expect me to be the somber, sober teacher. That's just not going to happen. Hope you like Deadpool, because that's my spirit animal. No, that's totally accurate. Yeah, so anyway, it's just going to be a lot of that. And if you're dealing with issues, if there's something you're unhappy about in your life right now, ping me in the comment section, and I will probably have an answer on a future video if enough people ping on and say, yeah, me too. Also, if you're dealing with addiction, we got you. Seriously. Seriously. You can beat it with a stick. I promise you that. I've seen it happen countless times. And that's honestly, that's what's driving all this, and that's why I gave up my entire life in order to do this. So hopefully something resonated with you. Please do go to kungflow.com and go through the videos, because that's where the magic is. So anyway, the sword is lit, and it's lit legit, and it's going to help you get fit. He said with the obvious rhyme. Anyway, folks, I'm just having fun because everything's about to be okay. Yeah, as the person who was predicting doom and gloom in 2008, everything's going to be awesome. Like, everything's headed in a super positive direction. And in this next clip, I'm going to explain to you why I know that. And again, it has to do with the fact that your brain is more than 1,000,000 times more powerful than a supercomputer. See you on the next clip.